We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. The Blue Jays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Guerrero Jr.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Chasing after it is Santander. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Trent Thornton gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting seventh.
In now for the O's, Ramon Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Grounded weakly toward third. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mancini.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just one spot off the bottom in the American League. And here's Renato Nunez as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. McKinney going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Bo Bichette.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
The right fielder.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Iglesias now at short, right to him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. McGuire is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Thornton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Austin Hayes. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped high in the air. Bichette calls for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Nunez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They're up 2-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Nope.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2 now. Count remains full. This is hit high and deep out to left. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Ball and 2 strikes. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, right to Iglesias. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Ramon Urias, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Mancini, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch popped up. Tellez over to his right. 1 away.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, inside.
50th pitch of the game on its way. High in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Urias, the runner at first with 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in, Brandon Drury comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at bat. Fouled off. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Now that's popped up. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 28.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box.